Good morning, traders. David here from Daily Forecast. It is Thursday, the 23rd of March 2023, and we're here to do our usual morning updates for Brent, for Crude, for Bitcoin, and for Euro. In front of us, we've got the daily chart as we always start with Brent oil daily. You can see we're in a bearish AB swing. There's our A high, there's our B low. It has now been confirmed that we've got a B low, so I can take that question mark out. We can then draw fibs from the A to the B, and we can look for where the 618 will most likely wind up being. And we're looking in the area of 81.83. We're looking for price to head up to 81.83. That's the actual 618 of this AB swing on the daily chart. We could most likely also have price test these lows first, so price could pull back before we rally on up. The 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart's obviously a bit different to the daily chart. Let me just get it correctly in front of us there. So there was our most recent AB swing. Okay, we were in a bearish AB swing, A high, B low. You can see price came and hovered, and then price actually took out the A high. So we've got the start of a reversal. We now need to do some housekeeping on this chart. This becomes the new A low. Okay, and right now we've actually got a B high in place already, so I don't need to question that. There's a B high in place already, so if we pull our fibs from the A low to the B high, we've got the start of an inverse head and shoulders pattern by price having taken out this A resistance high. So this is our left shoulder, this is our head. We took out that resistance level, so we're waiting for price to pull back and give us a right shoulder. So we've got a 618 down at 72.78. Okay, that is from current prices. That is some 320 pips from current price. Okay, so once price gets down to the 618 or lower, while inside this A low, we will look for a bullish candlestick formation in order to go long. But for now, we need price to retrace down. The 1-hour chart is the same as the 4-hour chart. You can see there was our most recent AB swing. The short trade that we entered, not yesterday but the previous day, obviously got stopped out and price took out the A high. We did mention that there is a chance that either price can fall down or price can actually rally up, take out the A high and start a reverse. You can look at yesterday's analysis for that. So we've got a new AB swing in play, a bullish AB swing in play. So we'll do the same housekeeping on this time frame as well. There's our A low, and here's our B high. Okay, so again, this will be the same fibs that we drew on the 4-hour chart. It'll be exactly the same fib. We're looking for price to head down towards 72.77. Okay, so that's that. If price carries on heading up today and takes out the B high, this is not the best support low, but it will have to do on this time frame. On the 4-hour chart, obviously it's on the 4-hour chart, we'll have to look for another B high to form. But on the 1-hour chart, this most likely would become our support low. Would be ideal if we can pull back a little and then rally. It's an absolutely big swing that we went from 70 up to 77, 700 pip AB swing that we find ourselves in. Okay, crude oil on the 4-hour chart. Also, we got housekeeping to do here. You can see that price also took out the last A resistance high. So we've got to do some housekeeping. This becomes the new A low. We're also starting an inverse head and shoulders pattern on this time frame. That's our A low. And we've also actually got a B high in place, so we don't need a question mark. And here as well, we'll pull our fibs from the A to the B, and we're looking for price to head back down to 67. Okay, also some 300 pips that price needs to fall in order to get down to the 618, at which point we'll step down, look for a bullish candlestick formation with a view to go long. Firstly, get a test and then a view to go long, anywhere from the 618 downwards. Okay, while inside this A low. There's our left shoulder, there's our head, and there's our break of resistance, so we're waiting for a right shoulder to form. The 1 hour chart is also exactly the same, but we'll do some housekeeping on here as well. This becomes the new A low. And then we've also obviously got a B high in place already. So if we pull our fibs from our A low to the B high, we're also looking for price to fall down to 6,700. Okay, exactly the same like we mentioned on the 4 hour. Let's look at Euro daily chart. The Euro, we are still in a bullish AB swing. There's our A low, there's our B high. Price came down to this level, tested it 3 times, once, twice, thrice. We said 2 days ago price needs to take out 759 to open the upside, and you can see that has actually happened. Now because we have a deep swing towards the A low, we're not expecting price to move much further beyond the B high, to find resistance much further beyond the actual B high. We are in B failure territory. Let me just confirm that. If I pull my fibs from the A to the B, we are in B failure territory. So we've entered B failure territory. So if we do get something bearish from here on up towards the B high, if we do get a bearish candlestick formation, that will then hint that we might be taking out a support low, simply because of the deep prior bounce. But we don't have that yet. We're just looking ahead. The 4 hour chart, got some housekeeping to do on the 4 hour chart as well. We don't have a nice support low on this particular time frame. So what I would most likely do over here is just move my B a bit higher and then wait for another B high to form on this time frame, because this is not a swing low. The last decent swing low is this swing low down here. Okay, so I'd actually remove that. I'd wait for another B high to form before I'm looking to draw my fibs. Okay. The 1 hour chart would be a bit different because this level of support is a bit more pronounced on the 1 hour chart than it is on the 4 hour chart. So I would label it here on this particular time frame as an A low. And by the looks of it, it's this one here. 7557. Yeah, it's this low here. And then we'll wait for another B to form. Okay. So on this time frame, we'll start a reversal once we take out these lows over here. Okay. Bitcoin yesterday made a higher Bitcoin yesterday, I'm just looking at where the 1.618 is. Bitcoin yesterday rallied up higher and made a higher high than these ones here, 28,532. We hit a high of 28,888. Okay. So again, we still are waiting for a B high to form on this time frame. We've been mentioning for a few days now, price could most likely exhaust itself at 29,724, which is at this level here. And you can see we haven't quite reached that yet. Let's see if we do reach it, or is this going to be the actual B high? Because once we have a B high in place, we can draw fibs. We can then wait for a retracement and then buy at a lower level with a view to price rallying on higher. Okay. So that's it, guys. There's probably not going to be any trading opportunities on Euro and on Brent oil and on crude oil today. Okay, simply because price is so far from our levels of interest. And on the 1 hour chart, we've also only waiting for the B high to form, but there is potential on the daily chart that we are in BF786 territory on the Euro. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the trading day, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Cheers, bye.